Good evening and welcome to KiniNews. The DAP is willing to cooperate with the new Prime Minister who is pushing this Malaysian family concept. But that's as far as the DAP will go. A place in the government is not on the party's mind.
DAP Secretary General Lim Guan Eng has clarified that the party's willingness to cooperate with Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob does not mean it's looking to form a unity government. In a statement issued today, Lim said the DAP will remain in the opposition to play its constitutional role as a check and balance on the government. He said the party will continue to be a voice of the people, standing up for ideals and principles, as well as fighting against injustices. He added that the DAP is willing to work together if it can achieve institutional reforms, especially the constitutional amendment requiring two-thirds majority to enact an anti-hopping law. Lim also said the DAP is willing to look to the future and take the difficult step to work with the new government by adopting a national COVID-19 reset plan and a 45 billion economic turnaround plan to normalise the country and economy. The Bagan MP also noted that the COVID-19 pandemic has been unrelenting, with over 16,000 dead and the economy in crisis. Lim said to revive the Malaysian dream of a country that proudly takes its place among developed nations, there must be a whole-of-society effort and unity of purpose to win against the COVID-19 pandemic.
Ismail Sabri's cabinet was sworn in today, but Ismail himself was not present. Before we get into why he wasn't there, now as the ministers start working to hit their 100-day targets, do help us keep them in check by supporting this channel and being an ally to the free press.
Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob will not be at Istana Negara today to witness the swearing-in of his cabinet. This is because he is under quarantine after coming into close contact with an individual found to be COVID-19 positive. The Prime Minister's office also confirmed that the Prime Minister will not be able to attend the National Day event in Putrajaya tomorrow. His office said he will follow the event online. Meanwhile, KiniNews MP Muhammad Alamin will also be missing the swearing-in ceremony today after he was confirmed to be COVID-19 positive. He was recently named as the new Deputy Minister of Education in Ismail's cabinet. Muhammad Alamin said he is currently receiving treatment in Kuala Lumpur and is in stable condition.
COVID-19 cases in Malaysia are still high, but Selangor is showing some signs of improvement.
The Health Ministry reported 19,268 new COVID-19 cases today. Selangor reported 3,567 new cases. While still the highest, it marks a trend of decreasing numbers of new cases in the state. Sabah, Johor, Sarawak and Kedah all have in excess of 2,000 cases, while Penang with 1,780 is not far from that number. Meanwhile, a total of 14,648,590 individuals, or 62.6% of the adult population in the country, have completed their COVID-19 vaccination as of yesterday. This is according to the COVID-19 Vaccine Supply Access Guarantee Special Committee. On daily vaccinations, 302,804 doses were administered yesterday, comprising of 142,186 first doses and 160,618 second doses.
Norani Ahmad's reappointment has left some students rather disappointed. Their question is simple: why appoint someone who has purportedly failed in the same position in the past?
The University Malaya Students' Union has raised doubts over the return of Norani Ahmad as Higher Education Minister. The students' movement cited her past failures while under the previous Perikatan Nasional Administration and said Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob's move to reinstate her does not reflect his commitment towards involving the younger generation in Malaysia's economic recovery. Norani, who is Wanita UMNO chief, held the position under the Muhyiddin Yassin-led Perikatan Nasional Government. She resigned from the post on August 6 after the UMNO Supreme Council withdrew its support for Muhyiddin. The movement also said Norani is unable to realise the aspirations that the position of a higher education minister demands. Among others, UMSU cited how thousands of students were affected by a last-minute decision in October last year to postpone registration for the new academic year, with many having made travel arrangements to return to campus amid a spike in COVID-19 cases. UMSU also said students from Sabah and Sarawak were forced to spend hundreds of ringgit on RT-PCR tests, and the union's claim for compensation from the ministry has yet to be fulfilled.
Good Morning G-Sure is the first plant-based and complete nutrition drink made in Malaysia. It is suitable for those who are lactose intolerant. Research made by local universities found that more than 90% of our Malaysian population are lactose intolerant. Lactose intolerance can cause bloated stomach and diarrhea. Good Morning G-Sure helps to improve the immune system, reduce the risk of illnesses, and helps to improve general well-being and strengthen our bodies. A happy family starts with a healthy family. I'm still active, healthy, and going strong at the age of 52. It has to be Good Morning G-Sure.
Now that the Klang Valley is showing signs of falling COVID-19 numbers, and with most of the people there fully vaccinated, the government may soon be ready to loosen even more restrictions.
Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob appears optimistic that the Klang Valley could enter Phase 2 of the National Recovery Plan after the COVID-19 vaccination rate exceeded 80%. He said the matter will be decided by the Special Committee to address COVID-19 along with the Cabinet, which will be sworn in today. Ismail is expected to chair the meeting tomorrow. Yesterday, Ismail Sabri said the complete vaccination rate for the adult population in the Klang Valley had reached 89.5%. In a statement on Facebook, Ismail said he was proud of everyone involved and the vaccination rate was a remarkable achievement.
Mark your calendars, people. The verdicts for the 1MDB-linked forfeiture suit against Najib Razak has been fixed for the 8th of November.
The Kuala Lumpur High Court has set November 8th to deliver its verdict on the government's 1MDB-linked forfeiture suit against former Prime Minister Najib Razak and 17 others. Judge Muhammad Zaini Mazlan fixed the date this morning on the lawsuit against Najib, several members of his family, and other individuals and entities. This was after a final submission from Deputy Public Prosecutor Haris Ong Muhammad Jafri Ong today. The judge said he would need 2 months to come up with a written judgment. On May 8, 2019, the Attorney General's Chambers filed the 1MDB-linked forfeiture suit against Najib and 17 others comprising individuals and companies. The legal action is over the seizure of hundreds of items, including luxury handbags and 27 vehicles from the 18 respondents. The prosecution's submission is in rebuttal against previous arguments by Najib and his wife Rosma Mansour's legal teams that the forfeiture suit should not have been filed as the husband and wife had previously been hit with criminal charges.
That's a wrap for KiniNews this evening. For more stories, you can go to KiniTV.com. You can also follow our social media on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube and Facebook to get the latest headlines. If you would like to support the independent media, do consider a subscription to MalaysiaKini.com. If you're heading out, don't forget your mask, and when you can, do try to stay home. I'm Daniel Anthony. Thank you for watching. Selamat Hari Merdeka, and as always, stay safe, Malaysia.